Elon Musk, whether you love him, hate him, or are just exhausted by seeing his tweets, one thing is undeniable. He's built one of the strangest and most ambitious business empires in modern history. Cars, rockets, brain implants, social media, artificial intelligence. Musk has had his hands in all of it. Some of these bets changed entire industries. Others, well, not so much. Today, we're breaking down every major business Elon Musk has built or controlled, how they actually make money, where they nearly collapsed, and how he turned a handful of risky startups into a fortune worth hundreds of billions of dollars, at least on paper. This won't be a puff piece, and it won't be a hit job either. Just the story of how one of the most controversial businessmen alive built his empire. Let's start at the beginning. Elon Musk's first real company was Zip2, founded in 1995 with his brother Kimball Musk and Greg Corey. The idea was simple, but early. Put business directories, maps, and local listings online for newspapers that were terrified of the internet. Think of it as an early mashup of Google Maps, Yelp, and Craigslist, before any of those services existed. The company started on roughly $28,000, largely raised from family and angel investors. Musk personally coded much of the platform and reportedly slept on the office floor while working. One famous story from this period was that Musk allegedly built a fake supercomputer by stacking parts together to impress investors. Whether exaggerated or not, it perfectly captures early Elon. Scrappy, theatrical, and in control. By 1996, Zip2 had raised $3 million from venture capital firms and partnered with major newspapers like the New York Times and the Hearst Corporation. But this is where the first pattern emerges. In 1998, Zip2's board tried to merge with competitor CitySearch. Musk initially supported the deal, then fiercely opposed it, clashing with management. The deal fell apart, and Musk's reputation as a brilliant but difficult founder was cemented early. In 1999, Compaq acquired Zip2 for $307 million. Musk walked away with about $22 million after taxes. That money would fund everything that came next. Fresh off Zip2, Musk founded X.com in 1999, using about $12 million of his own money. X.com was one of the world's first federally insured online banks, a radical idea at the time. It grew incredibly fast, hitting 200,000 customers in just a few months. But again, Musk clashed with investors and leadership. They viewed him as inexperienced in finance, and by the end of 1999, Musk was replaced by CEO Bill Harris. Then came a merger that would define Silicon Valley history. X.com merged with Confinity, a startup founded by Peter Thiel that was building a money transfer product called PayPal. Musk returned as CEO, but only briefly. Technical disputes, especially Musk's insistence on using Microsoft's software stack instead of Unix, caused internal chaos. While Musk was on his honeymoon in 2000, the board removed him as CEO and replaced him with Peter Thiel. Thiel refocused the entire company on PayPal, and that decision worked. In 2002, eBay acquired PayPal for $1.5 billion. Musk netted about $176 million and learned a lesson that would shape his future companies. Own control or expect to lose it. After PayPal, Musk could have retired. Instead, he decided to try rocket science. Originally, Musk wanted to send a greenhouse to Mars as a publicity stunt. But when Russia refused to sell him refurbished ICBMs at a reasonable price, he made a very Elon Musk decision. I'll build my own rockets. In 2002, Musk founded SpaceX, investing roughly $100 million of his own money. The early years were brutal. The Falcon 1 rocket failed its first 3 launches between 2003 and 2008. By the third failure, Musk later admitted that Tesla and SpaceX were both weeks away from bankruptcy. Then came launch number 4. In September 2008, Falcon 1 successfully reached orbit. Just days later, NASA awarded SpaceX a $1.6 billion resupply contract to serve the International Space Station. SpaceX was saved. From there, the company accelerated rapidly. Falcon 9, Dragon spacecraft, NASA crewed missions, and most famously, reusable rockets. In 2015, SpaceX landed the first stage of a Falcon 9 rocket vertically, something many experts had openly mocked. This fundamentally changed launch economics. Then came Starlink, launched in 2019, a massive constellation of low Earth orbit satellites providing global internet. Starlink is now one of SpaceX's largest revenue drivers and has been critical in conflicts like Ukraine. Amid a series of successful launches, SpaceX conducted a secondary stock sale valuing the company at a record $800 billion. Not only that, but rumors are swirling that the company is aiming for an IPO in 2026 and could reach a valuation as high as $1.5 trillion. Mars is still a distant goal, but SpaceX has already reshaped spaceflight. Tesla was founded in 2003 by Martin Eberhard and Mark Tarpenning, not Elon Musk. Musk joined in 2004, leading Tesla's $6 million Series A round and becoming the largest shareholder and chairman of the company. The company nearly died multiple times. The Roadster, launched in 2008, proved electric cars could be fast and desirable, but production delays nearly bankrupted the company. That same year, Eberhard was ousted and Musk became CEO. Tesla's story after that is well known. The Model S and Model 3, the company's production hell, and eventually becoming the most valuable automaker on Earth by market cap. Tesla is worth more than many legacy automakers combined, despite producing fewer vehicles. But controversies followed. Overpromising of self-driving, Musk's record-breaking compensation package, reinstated by shareholders despite legal challenges, and the controversial Solar City acquisition in 2016, which critics called a bailout. But still, Tesla has made Musk the richest person alive. Musk co-founded OpenAI in 2015 alongside Sam Altman and a group of other scientists. Their goal? Ensure artificial general intelligence benefits humanity. Musk originally pledged up to $1 billion, but ultimately contributed around $50 million. By 2018, Musk left OpenAI after disputes over control, funding, and direction. He wanted majority equity or to merge OpenAI with Tesla, and OpenAI refused. OpenAI later stated that Musk withdrew funding during these talks, forcing others like Reid Hoffman to cover operations. In 2024, Musk sued OpenAI, claiming it betrayed its original mission. He also attempted, unsuccessfully, to acquire OpenAI for $97 billion. That feud directly led to one of his future companies. Founded in 2016, Neuralink aims to build implantable brain-computer interfaces. After years of secrecy and controversy, including investigations into animal testing, Neuralink received approval for human trials in 2023. In 2024, quadriplegic patient Noland Arbon became the first human to receive an implant and successfully controlled a computer with his thoughts. Neuralink is now working on Blindsight, a vision restoration implant. As of mid-2025, Neuralink raised $650 million at a $9.7 billion valuation. Founded in 2017, the Boring Company sets out to make tunnels cheaper and faster to build. It raised funding partly through selling flamethrowers. The company completed the Las Vegas Loop, ferrying passengers under the city with mixed reviews. Critics argue it's just underground traffic. Supporters say it's a proof of concept. Planned tunnels in DC, Chicago, San Jose, and Fort Lauderdale were announced and then quietly canceled. However, plans for future tunnels in Dubai and Nashville are still in the works. As of 2023, the company was valued around $7 billion on secondary markets. Musk began buying Twitter shares in early 2022, then made a $44 billion acquisition offer. He tried to back out. Twitter sued, and then Musk closed the deal on October of 2022. Here's what followed. Advertiser layoffs, blue checkmark subscriptions, relaxed moderation, and an advertiser exodus. By 2024, Fidelity had marked down its investment by nearly 80%. But by 2025, debt tied to the deal was being offloaded at near par value, marking a recovery in the company's fortunes. Then came a twist. Founded in 2023, xAI is Musk's direct competitor to OpenAI. Its stated mission? Understand the true nature of the universe. xAI released Grok, integrated directly into X, and built a massive AI supercomputer called Colossus in Memphis. Musk controversially diverted NVIDIA chips originally allocated to Tesla to support xAI, and SpaceX later invested in the company, highlighting how intertwined Musk's empire had become. xAI now offers Grok, Grok Heavy, and Grokpedia. In March 2025, xAI acquired X in an all-stock deal, valuing X at $45 billion, effectively folding social media into Musk's AI strategy. The company completed its Series E funding round in January 2026, raising $20 billion at an eye-popping $250 billion valuation. Elon Musk's empire isn't clean or simple. It's chaotic, risky, and deeply personal, but undeniably influential. Some bets worked spectacularly, others barely survived, and some may still collapse. But love him or hate him, Elon Musk has reshaped industries most people wouldn't dare touch. And this just might make him the world's first trillionaire. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoy learning about the intersection of business and tech, please give this video a like and comment which company we should explore next.